Earlier in 22, and probably 21, we saw a lot of folks spending stimulus dollars and money that maybe was received in that regard on home expansions, backyard improvements, pools, expanding their business, upgrading their equipment fleet. A lot of spending in that regard.
And when we look at what organizations are focused on, it's inflation coupled with the increases in interest rates, which obviously are dovetailed together. The supply chain challenges that continue to exist and proliferate, and that 95% of all global supply chains and local supply chains are impacted in some way. And also this challenge of geopolitical that we're dealing with, of course, the Russian invasion of Ukraine, with China, North Korea, etc.
Inflation has been a big problem for everyone, and we keep a close eye on that. I expect inflation to run in 2023 largely like it has this year. I wish I had a better belief that it would come down. I don't think it'll get worse, but I think we'll be looking at something that's higher than we're comfortable with.
A lot of our business owners and business clients really haven't experienced this rapid rising interest rate environment in several years. So working with them, that can have a big impact on their bottom line and their business.
If this is going to be a recession, this could perhaps be the first recession, at least that I'm ever aware, where employment statistics didn't go in the ditch.
We have two factors. One is an absence of enough really good candidates for the positions you want to fill, competitors from outside the area, and then also the impact that inflation has on each of those individuals. So that's something we're watching and planning for, is that we're going to continue to be pressured on labor.
Hybrid and flexible work schedules is one. I think companies over the last couple of years have gone kind of back and forth on the varying approaches and what works best for them. I think as we move forward in 2023, I think companies have to embrace it and figure out what works best for them and define the parameters of hybrid and flexible working environments. It's here to stay, and in a highly competitive environment, it's paramount for recruiting and retention efforts.
We have a number of very successful attorneys at our firm that worked out on the coasts, and then when they wanted to have kids and start a family and afford a house, they came back to Omaha.
And so I think when you look at Omaha and where we are with the ability to have still solid employment, good workers, knowledge workers, technology workers, and the ability to solve problems in this way, we're at the precipice of, yes, it's a challenging time, but this is where we extend the lead.
I think really the opportunities that our clients will have in 23 are businesses, equipment, things that may come up from stress that other companies are having that companies that are well positioned are able to capitalize on. So whether it's a line of business or it's a property or something that pops up, being able to be quick and be able to react, there will be great opportunities in that regard for growth and expansion for the right companies if they are well positioned.
When you have these competitive pressures from inflation, just as the pandemic, it can create pressure situations that really help in terms of innovation, really looking more closely at our processes, figuring out ways that we can deliver the same thing for less to clients, so that though we're facing inflation, we're trying to see it as an opportunity to really double down on figuring out how to deliver the best value.
We're placing a renewed focus and emphasis on customer contact positions. All our staff, our frontline staff that are working with our clients day in and day out, face-to-face interactions, we think there's a lot of value in that. We think interpersonal skills and the ability to have direct communication and conversations with people has maybe slipped over the last few years, and there's value in those who can do that, and we want to make sure that we are capturing that value and rewarding and recognizing.
We have a lot more to do to unleash the potential that this DE&I really can provide to our businesses, to our economy, but mostly to our people. That opportunity is something that I challenge all of us to continue to get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable, and unlock that potential.
Omaha has a lot of benefits in the fact that there aren't the highs and lows that are seen on the coast. So as we talk about inflation and interest rates and general economic slowdown, it's a nice community to be in.